What is Bhakti? Hi, I'm Dr. James Holt, and Bhakti Yoga is a path of loving devotion to a personal deity, to Bhagwan. The deity will be according to the wishes of the devotee and may be Vishnu, Shiva, Ganesh, Rama, Krishna, Saraswati, Durga, or many others. One Hindu has highlighted Bhakti as a purpose of life. They said, to love and serve Lord Krishna and understand that we have a relationship with him. Devotion to a deity would overcome the actions of even the vilest of sinners in the smallest act of devotion if offered with love. This will form the basis for most of a Hindu's devotional activities. There are different types of relationships of love that can be expressed between the deity and the devotee, including that of a servant-master, of between friends, parent-child, a child-parent, a husband and wife, and also lovers. This shows the depth and breadth of love that can be shown through Bhakti Yoga. It's important to note that as a path of Bhakti, the actions must be motivated by love and devotion. The actions are not performed out of self-interest, but out of love for the divine. In so doing, a Bhakta can know Brahman as of the nature of bliss, infinitude, and unsurpassability. This isn't a one-time event, rather this is an approach to life and a path to be followed, and one that is guided by the laws of Dharma and the rituals that have been expressed as part of devotion. Bhakti and the idea of a devotional and personal loving relationship with the divine is central to many traditions within Hinduism. Within the Bhagavad Gita, it's highlighted, the Lord said, those who fix their minds on me and always engage in my devotion with steadfast faith, I consider them to be the best yogis. Further, the devotees who worship me with love reside in me and I reside in them. Even if the vilest sinners worship me with exclusive devotion, they are to be considered righteous because they have made the proper resolve. There is a corpus of poetry that uses the imagery of love between the deity and the devotee. In general, this type of devotion is helped and supported by a sagun, picturing a deity with physical characteristics. There are, however, what are termed Nirguna Bhakti traditions that express this love and devotion to the formless divine. Within Bhakti, however, it's more often that a representation of the divine, a murti, is part of this worship. As part of this, darshan is central to the worship of a Hindu. Darshan means seeing, and in the Hindu ritual tradition it refers especially to religious seeing, or the visual perception of the sacred. Darshan is a reciprocal relationship between the deity and the devotee, as the devotee both sees and is seen. Gavin Flood highlights that acts of Bhakti can also be based on texts or acts of spontaneous expression.